This man took part in a talent contest. He thought the show would tell him to cut a stick or something with his hands. But unexpectedly, the organizers asked him to cut a large log. He cut it with his hands that made the MC and the director speechless. He was furious. "I have to cut this log today," he screamed. However, the MC's next action used a small amount of force, but it was extremely destructive. Watching this, everyone definitely thought that this man was a fraud. But he really was a martial art master. This story has to start with this guy named Urahin. But first of all, don't forget to like and follow our channel. Urahin had a special talent. He was a down-on-his-luck rookie cop. He naively stopped a congressman's car. After that, he made a record of traffic violations for the congressman. At that time, he saw a motorcyclist rob a woman's bag on the street and run away. He immediately chased, but he looked rather weak. Even a fat girl on the road could overtake him easily. He tried to chase for almost half a day, but he still couldn't catch up with the robber. Luckily, there was Sang-Hwan. I don't know what martial arts she practiced that is so powerful. She flew from the roof of a building to another, and also ran straight down to the street from the top of the building at a distance of 180 kilometers. Eventually, she used her hair tie to throw it at the robber's face. Then she used Qigong to knock down the robber. Unluckily, the palm hit Urahin that made him unconscious, but not the robber. Sang-Hwan ran to kick the robber a few times. When Urahin woke up, he found that his whole body was covered with acupuncture painful. And he saw strangers. He didn't know what they were doing. 10 eyes looked at him. Urahin felt very vague. Next, they started to introduce themselves. It turned out they are the famous Jongnan 7 monsters. "Hey, I find that your bone's very special," one of them said. "You are a genius that is rare to find out in the martial arts. If one day I find a teacher to learn martial arts, maybe I will become the hegemon of the world." After saying that, these people performed their martial arts to Urahin. They flew and walked on the wall, meditated in the air, and used their palm to push Urahin away. These things made Urahin's eyes blurred. "Do you intend to run away?" they stopped him. Urahin directly pulled out a gun and threatened, "Don't play with me, I'm a policeman. I don't want to learn anything." However, at that time Sang-Hwan appeared. Urahin fell in love her, so he agreed. But Urahin always doubted about his natural ability. "Can I really have Qigong, fly and walk on walls?" Urahin seemed like a real martial arts genius. But in that following days, he felt really uncomfortable with his life. When he went to work, he got scolded by his supervisor. When he patrolled, he got beaten by gangsters. He couldn't bear to be bullied like that, so Urahin finally wanted to rise up. He was determined to learn martial arts, so that he wouldn't be bullied anymore. He entered the path of learning martial arts. Then Urahin asked his masters if they were the Jongnan 7 monsters. Why there only were 5 people, if the other 2 were expelled from the group. A master revealed that their boss died from smoking too much. The another one did exercises so much that he became insane, so he was sealed underground. On the other hand, at that time there was a calamity looming. After many years of being sealed, T-man also got out. When repairmen dug in the tunnel, he caught them. He sucked in the employees' strength to restore his original appearance. Urahin worked hard, even sitting on the bus, directing traffic, being next to Sang-Hwan, and being at home, he always practiced. Even though it was not too great, there was still an improvement. That day, the masters were invited to a reality show. They thought they would break a stick or something with their hands without effort and got money. Unexpectedly, the program brought out a big log. "Do I cut this log?" When just looking at it, "I wanna cut it." After that, the MC said he wanted to ask for a few minutes to try it out. He just thought to try cutting it, but surprisingly it was broken in 2. But these scenes were seen by T-man. But Urahin and Sang-Hwan still didn't know what happened, and they were still eating barbecue. They didn't expect that the gangsters who used to bully Urahin also came there to have dinner. Who drinks will drink again. Urahin was no longer a weak person like before. "I directly defeated these thugs." Finally, Urahin shouted. Because his shout was too strong, T-man felt his breath. When returning to the dojo, Urahin saw T-man. Without any words, he kicked T-man out. Because he witnessed Sang-Hwan was injured, Urahin became crazy. At that time everything was floating in the air. He wanted to use this power to knock down T-man, but the strength between the 2 was too different. At the important moment, Urahin's masters arrived. After a fierce battle, his bald-headed master was killed by T-man. The big master was also sealed. Then Urahin and Sang-Hwan got started to revenge, and saved their master. The 2 of them met T-man and fought with him. Sang-Hwan was injured. Urahin used all his power to kill T-man. Finally, T-man was dead. After that, Urahin and Sang-Hwan had a happy life together. This movie named Urahin is rated 5.6 by experts. It can be said that it is a movie without surprises and effects. Even viewers can predict the ending at the beginning of the film, but this movie could make many people laugh. The acting of the male main character, and the support of the masters make viewers amused and funny. It helps you relax after a tiring day at work. The movie has a point attracting lazy people. This is a small person can transform into the great. Ordinary people maybe become successful ones, and ordinary people's dreams are also great things. Definitely you have to smile at reality. Never give up. Give this video a thumbs up and share it if you enjoy it.